Welcome to the pre-race interviews for the upcoming weekend's competitions in Ski Classics Season 14. The interviews will be streamed live on YouTube. And the next up is the race that many athletes has as the main goal of the season. The third of the season's Grand Classics races and the 99th edition of Vasaloppet. First, we welcome the sports directors of both Vasaloppet and Ski Classics, Tommy Höglund from Vasaloppet and Anton Karlsson, Ski Classics. And we start with you, Tommy. You are more than halfway through the competition week Vasaloppsveckan. What are your thoughts and impressions so far?
So far, we have had very good competitions or events. We had the Tjejvasan, which is for the first time a Ski Classic Challenger event with almost all Ski Classic girls on the start line with a very thrilling finish with photo finish. And it was a really good competition there. And we have had so far very good snow conditions. We have natural snow a lot. So that it's not a lack of snow. We have had cold nights and sunny days with very fast and good conditions. And we are very happy so far. And we have had almost 20,000 people coming into finish so far. And now we are resting for 2 days. And then we go on Friday with our relay and then the night Vasa. And then, as you said, the 99th edition of Vasaloppet Sunday.
As you said, the weather has been good. It has been cold nights and sunny days. What does it mean for the tracks and snow conditions for Sunday's race?
I hope it will be hard and fast tracks for the elite in the morning. We will, as normal, we prepare the tracks in night time so they can freeze, so they will be hard in the morning. But of course, for the amateurs, it will be soft in the afternoon if it gets warm again. But I think we will have really fast and good conditions for the elite.
The Vasaloppet track is not new to anyone. It has been the same for almost at least the same for the last 100 years. But Anton Karlsson, you were second in Vasaloppet 2021 and now sports director of Ski Classics. Can you tell us what the skiers expect on Sunday?
Yes, and I will share with you also the map. So, as you said, Morten, that the track isn't something new for any one of us, but what's new for Ski Classic is that the first sprint point is moved from Mångsbodarna to Smågan. So that's the only change really. Other than that, of course, as Tommy said, we have expecting very fast conditions, a tailwind and sunny skies with cold temperatures, and the tracks are very fat. So we might be looking at a new record time this year as well. Last year we had a record in the women's class, and the men's record is from 2021. The first hill is also counted as a climb competition, and the second sprint is in Evertsberg. So that's it. That's the setup for this year regarding the Ski Classics in Vasaloppet.
Great. So do we have any questions from the audience to Tommy or Anton? And if you want to ask a question, please raise the hand in the Teams meeting. If no question, we thank you guys and wish you good luck for the race on Sunday. Thank you very much, Tommy and Anton.
Thank you very much, and welcome all of you to Sälen Mora. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
And in the next hour, almost 2 hours, we will meet some of the favorites for the upcoming Ski Classics weekend, the competition on Sunday. And we start with Emil Persson, Lager 157 ski team.
Do you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Emil.
Nice.
Another really impressive weekend in Orsa Grönklitt from your side 1.5 weeks ago. 2 races and 2 victories. What can you say about those races?
Yeah, I didn't expect that to be so good, but I'm really, really happy with that.
Actually, I heard on your team's podcast, Lager 157, Vasapodden is the name, I think, that you fell pretty late in the criterium race. Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, I don't know really what happened. I just it wasn't in a turn. I think I maybe stepped on my own skis. So when I tried to lift my skis and turn right, they just got stuck, and I just sat down for. It was very fast, just down for like 1-2 seconds, then up. So I maybe lost 2-3 positions. So nothing much, but I got a little nervous there. And
You're fast even when you're falling, then.
yeah.
17 wins now in Ski Classics. That means that you're most winning man in the Ski Classics history. Are you surprised that the road to 17 was that fast?
Yeah, it didn't look that I will get there this year, but it went really well this year. So yeah, happy with that. And I, as I said in the interviews in after Ursa, it felt like an ocean to get 17 victories when I started Ski Classic 5 years ago. But now I'm here, so amazing.
Next up is Vasaloppet, and interesting is that you have skied Vasaloppet 6 times and you have better positions in each start. You were 90th in the first one you skied, and then it was 59, 22, 18, 4, and 2. So I guess the plan is to proceed in that suite.
Yeah, that's my plan. I'm hoping for that. So I'm aiming for it for Vasaloppet all this season, but it went really good the other part also. But yeah, my goal is to get the second place in half, so get home with the victory.
Great. So we have questions to Emil, and I see that Leandro has raised his hand. So Leandro, please start.
Hello, Emil.
Hello.
Hey, you were close to the win last year. What do you think you need to do to have a win on Sunday?
Yeah, it was really close. So I just think that I have to be a little bit better for like what do you say, every bit of the Vasaloppet, like a little bit tactic, a little bit better body, a little bit better skis. Then I think I have a good chance to get a victory.
And have you changed something on your training program specifically for Vasaloppet compared to last year?
No, the last few weeks I had quite the same as the last 2 years. So I've been in the quite good shape before. So I believe in that. So I just stayed on that training plan.
And who do you think are your main rivals for Sunday?
Yeah, of course, Nygård knows how to win. And Petter Northug, maybe he's shown that he got strong this winter. Got better places this winter. But yeah, there's a lot of skiers. Max Novak's strong Swedish skiers. He was on the podium here in Ursa. So hard to say, but I think Nygård is the main opponent.
And Nygård and Stadas told earlier in the season that they are looking forward to Vasaloppet as their main goal. Do you think this situation can split Team Ragde charge, or they will come with a strong team tactic trying to affect you?
Yeah, I hope that it will be get some split and be a little difficult between them. I think it's for my favor. So for my part, I think I hope so. But yeah, maybe they have a good plan, so we'll see.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. And next up is Anders, SVT, please.
Hey, Emil.
Hello.
How did your body react after the races in Ursa, and what have you been doing after those races?
I felt pretty good the day after. Had a rest day on Monday and started training on Tuesday and Wednesday, so felt quite good. I felt better after that weekend than after Gisärska, so that was nice. And in the training, I haven't done some longer sessions, just 2 interval sessions, and so nothing too much or too little, just stayed balanced to have a nice feeling on the skis and then in the body.
Where have you been after Orsa? Have you been in Östersund, or are you in Dalarna, or where have you been?
Yeah, I've been first week. I was home in Östersund, and now I'm down in Dalarna in Orsa Grönklitt. So we went in the Vasaloppet tracks today.
Your brother was in the breakout in Orsa. Would you have liked it that he got away with it more than winning yourself, or how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I was sure he's gonna win there for a few minutes before the pace get higher in our group. So I was really happy there for a few minutes when I thought he would ski home a victory for him, but he was not that strong all the way. So and there was other strong skiers in the group behind. So yeah, but I would be really pleased if we got a podium or a victory this winter.
One last question: if there is a group entering Mora, would you like to be first after the curve into the finish straight, or is second place the best for you?
I think it depends who's first, or if I'm second, or it depends who's second if I'm first. So I keep my eyes open, and I'm open for both situations.
Good luck on Sunday, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders. And now we have Marius, please.
Yes, hello. Is it okay if I ask the questions in Norwegian?
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Perfekt. Du forstår min norsk?
Ja.
Vi får prøve. Emil, du har vunnet alt i år unntatt Gisärska. Men er løpet til helga sesongens viktigste, synes du?
Jo, jag satte ju det som mål innan säsongen om att ta tillbaka gula tröjan och vinna Vasaloppet. Och det har ju varit mina stora mål, och så jag har ju absolut haft Vasaloppet i tankarna största delen av träningsåret. Så det är ett av det man ser fram emot mest.
Hva skal til for at du vinner Vasaloppet?
Ja, men det är väl att kroppen svarar lika bra som den har gjort tidigare vinter, och att jag har ett starkt lag med mig hela vägen in i Mora. Det tror jag det är en viktig del, speciellt på Vasaloppet, att ha ett bra lag med sig.
Ja, du har jo aldri vunnet Vasaloppet. Tappte spurten i fjor, og det har ikke vært svensk seier på herresiden siden Jørgen Brink i 2012. Hva tenker du om det?
Det är väl på tiden att man tar tillbaka den där. Norskarna har haft den för många år nu.
Og så siste, det er bare 4 løpere gjennom tidene som har vunnet de 4 store, men ingen har klart det i samme sesong. Hva tenker du om det?
Ja, det vore ju också jäkligt stort, men det är väldigt svårt att träffa liksom formen och skidor, och alla parametrar ska liksom falla på plats 4 lopp, och det är ganska långt emellan första och sista loppet, så det ska väl mycket till, men jag tror det kan ske för vissa, och Magni Smedås har ju en god chans till det nu.
Ja, altså helt til slutt, du nevner jo Petter Northug som en av de største konkurrentene. Hvor deilig hadde det vært å slått han?
Ja, det vore ju såklart riktigt roligt. Jag har ju slagit den hela vintern tidigare, så det är man ju van till.
Tack ska du ha.
Tack.
Great. And so questions from Maria Wallberg, SVT.
Hey, Emil.
Hello.
You told us you've been in the track today. Can you give us an update about the what do you think about the track and the possibility of a record time from what you saw today? And also, how do you think the race will develop if the weather stays like this?
Yeah, we started in Mångsbo, then I went to Mora, and the first kilometers to maybe Oxberg, it was fast tracks with the really nice winter conditions, hard tracks. Some like the snow was cold. There it was really nice winter. Yes, and from Oxberg and in it was it changes a bit. Some bits are quite wet and they're quite hard to ski, and so it's quite different from the first half and the second half. I think it will be similar races this year as it was last year. High pace from the start. I think there are some guys who are strong and don't have the sprint, so they have to gamble and I think have a high pace from the start. And
Tack.
Great. Do we have any other questions? To Emil, if not, we wish you good luck for Sunday's race, Emil.
thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Next up, we have Kati Roivas.
Hello.
Hello, Kati. Welcome. And Kati competes for Team Naeringsbanken Stora Enso. You have been in top 10 7 times this season. What do you say about the 10 first competitions over the season from your side?
Until Marcialonga, it was very good. Then I got a little sick, and February was more tough, but I hope the shape is better now.
What can you say about the weekend in Orsa Grönklitt? You were 8th and 15th there. How was your days there, and what have you done since then?
Yeah, Saturday was a pretty solid race. I couldn't quite get myself to the lead group in the beginning. I tried really hard, but was lacking a little sharpness there to get to the leading 5 group. But it was still a solid race. Sunday I was really tired, and maybe I selected wrong skis, so not the best race for me on Sunday, and also maybe the distance is not something that is my strength anymore. And after I got home to Germany, and I took last week quite easy, a little more training, but not hard trainings. And now this week I have been doing some intensities and preparing for Vasaloppet.
You have skied Vasaloppet twice, 2020 and 22, and your best position is 15th. What can you say about those 2 races?
Yeah, that's right. The first time was I really didn't like back then. It was 2020. I just started long distance skiing, and I had not really done that much double poling, and it was the year that we got a lot of snow the night before, so it was a really tough conditions, and definitely the toughest race I have done. I think I was completely out after 70k. I totally hit the wall and barely made it to the finish, so that was a hard experience. Last year it was quite good, but I still haven't really figured out how to be strong until the end. So I hope I figure out this year, and the finish better than I have been able to do earlier.
Yeah, great. So questions to Kati. We have one from Leandro first.
Hello, Kati.
Hello.
And from last year, have you changed something on your training program specifically for Vasaloppet?
Not really. I mean, now we had to modify quite a bit because I was sick after Marcialonga. So then I have been like trying to find my shape back and try to find the good feeling back. So we had to go more with that than specifically thinking something specific for Vasa.
And what do you think you need to improve during the race to have a better results than last year?
I think there is still something to do with the nutrition and how the body takes the energy in. I think that's quite crucial after the 70K. So I need to be still better at taking enough energy in during the race.
And do you think the distance is most challenging in Vasaloppet, or there's any particular part of the race that it's important to keep in mind?
Of course, the distance is it's the longest one we are doing, and of course that's something. But I also think especially for women, the start is really important because we start with everyone. We start with the men, so you can see the best girls, they usually can keep up with some of the guys and they kind of disappear. And then if you don't have a good start, you don't really know how far you are from the girls, and that can be quite decisive. So.
And how do you feel about starting with the men?
It's fine. It's just like because there are so many skiers at the start, so you're always a little afraid of breaking poles or something on the first hill. So that's always something that I'm nervous about before the start.
Okay, thank you and have a good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
Great. Do we have a question from Marius?
Yes, also in Norwegian, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Perfekt. Hallo, Kati.
Hei.
Jeg har bare et spørsmål til deg. Hva tenker du om at Astrid Øyres Lind har en plan om å gå 3 mil i Planica lørdag og Vasaloppet på søndag?
English would have been better for me, to be honest. But
Okay,
I think you asked
let's do
about
it.
what do you think what I think about Astrid doing the 30K and then right after Vasa, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay. I think she's in extremely good shape now. So we saw in the skiathlon how well she was able to do. So I think she can still pull it off because she's in such an amazing shape right now. It will be tough, but I think she can still do very well. And I wouldn't be surprised if she was able to win still on Sunday.
Do you think it's crazy doing this?
A little maybe, but as I said, she's in so good shape now, and I think she got such a big boost from getting the medal and in the skiathlon. So I don't see it as an impossible thing. So.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marius. So we have Ine from Langren.
Hi, Kati.
Hello.
Do you do something mental preparation before a race like Vasaloppet? You said it was a long race.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I have done it twice before, so then I somewhat know the course. So, of course, I go it through in my mind and I think about some kind of tactic. But as we have seen many times, the race develops. You really never know how it will go. So, of course, like some little things, but preparing for anything.
Okay, and you said you have not been good enough with the fueling. What is your nutrition plan? How much should you eat?
I will start with the drinking belt and try to get a little each 15-20 minutes, and then we of course have the service zones or the service team with us, so that should help, and try to get to gel every 30-45 minutes. And it also depends a lot how fast the conditions are, because that affects a lot how demanding the race will be.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ina, and thank you, Kati, and good luck for the race on Sunday.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. And next up is Alvar Myhlback, Lager 157 ski team.
Hey.
Hello, Alvar. You're also in Orsa, I guess.
Yes, we are in Orsa. We've been here for 2 weeks now. So it's nice, good weather and really good conditions to ski.
Great. So the weeks since Orsa, I mean the competitions in Orsa, what have you done in training?
Yeah, we've been trying to get up the shape a bit and done some longer sessions. We go almost all the Vasaloppet today. So just trying to be better shape and done some longer sessions. So yeah, pretty much training, but feels like the body's good and ready for competition.
The fact that you will be the youngest ever to ski Vasaloppet, is that something that you care about, or is it just we journalists that cares about that?
No, of course it's something I have think of, and it's fun and big for me. So yeah, hope I will do good results as well, and then it will be fun.
I mean, this is your first start in Vasaloppet, but you have started Ungdomsvasan 6 times, if I read it right, and you won 5 of them. Or what are your memories from those races, or do you have any special memories?
Yes, Vasaloppet and Ungdomsvasan, it's something special, and really enjoy Vasaloppet and the whole week. So yeah, I'm really excited to do like the real stuff now and do the whole Vasaloppet.
Great. So we have questions from Leandro first, please.
Hello, Alvar.
Hey.
You said you done almost the 9K today during training. Have you already got some tips from your teammates? Can we have any comments from them?
Yeah, it's the first time I doing the whole course, and almost every kilometer they told me things that can be good to know in the race. So yeah, it was a really important session, I think, to do the whole course and see the track, the finish, and the starting kilometers as well.
And what's your personal goal for Sunday?
Personal goal is still that the team are going to win. But yeah, I do my best and hope it's enough to be able to stay in the leading group to the finish and help the strongest guy in the team to win.
And what do you think will be the most challenging for you? The distance, or do you have any specific part of the course that's important to you?
The biggest problem for me the whole season I've been to have all your stuff, your poles and everything in good, so not to broke any poles, and I think nutrition and get enough to drink and eat will be also a important part on Sunday.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. So we have Marius.
Yes, hello. Is it possible to do it in Norwegian?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Perfekt. Har du først og fremst muligheten til å legge ned telefonen? Altså sånn at det blir vidskjerm, bredde?
Ja.
Fantastisk. Tusen hjertelig takk. Du blir jo da den yngste til å delta i Vasaloppet. Kan bli den yngste Vasaloppvinneren. Hva tenker du om det?
Ja, jag hörde ju, det var någon som sa att ja, du har 3 år på dig att bli första som vinner Vasaloppet. Så tänkte jag, shit, det var ju inte så länge ändå. Så, men jag ska göra mitt bästa för att klara det, och såklart väldigt kul att få vara yngsta någonsin, och ja, det blir riktigt kul.
Ja, du, for å legge til det, du har faktisk 6 år på deg.
Ja, okej. Ja, det var skönt att höra.
Så du har god tid, men hvis du skulle ha gjort dette, hvor stort det?
Nej, det är klart att jag vinna Vasaloppet oavsett vilken ålder man är, det är ju, skulle säga, det är bland det största du kan göra som skidåkare. Så det är klart att det är stort, och skulle få göra det som yngsta någonsin skulle det vara helt otroligt liksom. Så jag får bara hoppas att jag klarar det och ska göra mitt bästa.
Fantastisk. Og hva må til for at du vinner Vasaloppet i år?
Nej, för att göra i år så då ska väldigt mycket klaffa. Jag har sett liksom att jag kan vara med där uppe i toppen helt till mål liksom. Då ska allt klaffa verkligen för mig. Och ja, allt ska verkligen gå min väg, men ja, som du sa, det är några år på mig, och jag ser väl att det finns fler möjligheter än i år liksom. Så, men som sagt, ska det gå i år, då ska väldigt mycket gå min väg, och det är klart att det är mycket som ska stämma med skidor och utrustning och kropp och sådär. Så, men vi får se. Det kan ju komma i år, och så kan det komma hur många år som helst. Så det får vi se.
Tusen hjertelig takk, og lykke til.
Tack så mycket.
Thank you. And we have Anders from SVT, please.
Hey Alvar.
Hey.
You've been racing fantastic regarding your first year on the Ski Classic Tour, and also regarding your age. What has been the biggest news for you, or the most main thing you have been when you're into the team and been all doing these races that you didn't know before you entered the Ski Classic Tour?
It's a lot of things. I think the most is like fast they are. It's incredible high level. But then it's all the small things that you gotta get enough drink and keep you good positions in the race, and not break any poles and all that stuff. That's all important as well.
Your results this season has been almost better and better the longer distances it has been. Is that a coincidence, or is it something that you know that you are really good stayer?
No, I think long competitions will fit me good. I feel like in every long training sessions, and we're doing like this Vasa pass in the summer. It's been good, and yes, much longer I felt I just get better and better the longer we go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Vasaloppet is the longest, and we will see. But yeah, I think and hope it will fit me good.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Thank you, Anders. And we have Maria from SVT, please.
Hey, Alvar. You
Hey.
told us earlier about that the main goal is that the team wins. Now, with so many competitions in your back, can you tell us a little bit how exciting it is to be part of a long-distance team, and also during a competition, the fact that you can help each other and have different sort of things to do during the race? How exciting is that part of long-distance skiing for you?
Yeah, I think it's one of the best parts that we live together and we compete together and help each other in the race. Of course, it's like you want to be good and do great results as well, but like you gotta sometimes just put the team first, and then when you're strong, sometimes they will do the same to you. So yeah, if we fun now to Vasaloppet to get like doing really good and like as a team. So looking forward to compete as a team and do good Sunday.
Also in your own technique and so forth, Alvar, is there anything that you think that from the training and all the racing decision that you have sort of developed throughout the season in terms of skills and so forth?
Yeah, like I feel the double pulling it was a time like when I feel I get better for each day in the technique and strange, but I feel like it's getting better and better for each race we go, and but it's not the same like in the start when you just you got so much better for each week double pulling. Yes.
Perfect. Tack Alvar. Lycka till.
Tack.
Thank you, Alvar. Good luck for Sunday's race. And bye-bye.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Petter Stakston of Team Aker Daehlie. Hello, Petter.
Hello. You hear me?
Yes, absolutely. You had a really impressive weekend in Orsa Grönklitt. Your two best results so far in Ski Classics. You were 8th in the criterium race and 2nd in the ITT. What can you say about the races there?
Thank you. Thanks so much. It was a good weekend in Orsa with fun races, and my shape was very good. So I'm very satisfied with those two races, and it gives a lot of motivation for the next big race.
Have you felt during the last weeks that this really good performances were on their way?
Yeah, I think I showed great level at training, so it was fun to finally get that out in the competition. So yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And this will be the debut of Vasaloppet from your side. What are your thoughts about it?
Yes, it will be. Vasaloppet is looking good now. The weather forecast is looking very good. I think it can lead to fast and hard conditions. I think that will suit my double pony technique very well, and I also think the course and the long distance will fit me good. So I'm very looking forward to Vasaloppet.
I mean, how well do you know the track? It's your first time, but it's an old course.
It's an old course. I only watch. I watch many parts, and I watched the races on the TV for the last years, and now then in the last month I watched part of the races when I do my workout. So yeah, I think I know it kind of well, but not. I have to try it out on Friday and Saturday, parts of it, obviously. So we'll see then.
Great. So we have questions. Leandro, Pro X skiing first.
Hello, Peter.
Hi.
Since it's your first Vasaloppet, what do you think is the most challenging for you? The distance, the 90K, or do you think any part of the course could be tricky to you?
I think the distance is very important. I think it's very important to have a good fueling plan. It's important to have a bunch of energy in the last 20K. I think that's the most important part of this race. So I have to make a good plan on that.
And have you changed your training program specifically for Vasaloppet?
No, I always do a long training. So I think my everyday training is mostly to be good at Vasaloppet. Yeah.
And for most of the Pro Tour athletes, winning Vasaloppet, it's like a dream. Is that your goal also? How important Vasaloppet is to you?
Yeah, of course, Vasaloppet is obviously a major goal. It's like maybe the biggest race of all the races in the Pro Tour. So of course, this race on Sunday is the race I have the highest hopes and expectations on.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. Anders from SVT.
Hey, Peter.
Hi.
You seem to be quite an offensive attacking skier. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Throughout your career, you always like to attack?
Yeah, I like to be in front and try to get a high speed race. Yeah, that's true.
You are a member in a strong team. Is that something that we will see from Daehlie on Sunday? That you will do attacks differently from different people in the team?
Yeah, of course, we have a very strong team, lots of contenders. So I think all of the skiers in Daehlie now is getting in a good shape. So we want to stay in front and maybe do something. We'll see. But of course, we have to stay in front and that's the plan. Yeah.
What are your reflections from this season? What have you learned in the Pro Tour and to what you have improved this year, but also taking it with you for the next season?
I've learned a lot. The Ski Classics is at a very high level, so everything has to be. It's many factors at each race. It's not just. It's not easy to come and win. So every race I've been like in adventure. For the first race, I lost some gels and maybe got a lack of energy. The second race, I broke a pole. So it's many factors, and I think I learned a lot in every race that I take with me to the next one, and of course to the next season.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders. And so we have Ine from Langren.
Hi, Petter.
Hi.
You are the same team as Astrid Eiderslien. What do you think of her plan on Saturday and Sunday with the championships?
It's a very risky plan, but of course it's a very funny plan. It was so cool to watch her take the bronze medal in the World Champs. So yeah, she goes all in on Vasaloppet. So that's cool.
And what do the medal means to the team Aker Daehlie as the whole team?
That's it was an incredible achievement, and it gives a lot of motivation to all the other athletes on the team. So just a big energy boost to all the athletes. Yeah.
And do you do something mental preparation before a race like Vasaloppet, who is the longest this year?
If you're making a repeat?
Do you do something mental preparation?
Yeah, and I just try to watch the race, the previous races on the last years, and talk with the other guys on the team. I'm a part of a team with lots of experience and knowledge, and Stian with many podiums, and Chris also have all Chris, Max, and Stian, Astrid have so much experience from the Vasaloppet from previous years, so I have to learn from them and just discuss tactics and everything. Yeah.
Is this your first time?
It's my first time. Yes.
Okay. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ine. So we have Marius as well.
Yes, hello. I just have the same Øreslind question in Norwegian. Så kan jeg spørre deg da, hva synes du om at Astrid Øreslind har en plan om å gå 3 mil i Planica lørdag og Vasaloppet på søndag?
Det en ganske heftig plan, det må jeg si. Det kommer til å koste krefter å gå den 3 mila lørdagen, så og hvis hun skal gjøre det så bra at hun havner på pallen også, så vil det bli ekstra slitsomt, for da det en premieseremoni som hun gjerne må delta på. Så det døgnet fra hun kommer i mål på 3 mila til starten på Vasan kan bli heftig, men hun i superform, og hun en superkvinne også, så jeg tror på at hun kan gjøre det stort.
Ja, det litt galskap, eller?
Ja, klart det galskap. Det galskap å gå 3 mil og gå 9 mil dagen etterpå. Det det. Men hun en maskin, den dama der. Så for henne så tror jeg ikke at det så galskap. Jeg tror hun kommer til å gå stigfort på lørdagen, og så tror jeg hun kan også gå stigfort søndagen. Men klart det en risiko på søndagen der. Så det kan virke begge veier, men det blir utrolig spennende å følge med.
Superduper. Takk skal du ha. Og lykke til.
Tack för det.
Thank you very much, Petter, and good luck for the Vasaloppet race on Sunday.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. And we have another Norwegian coming up, Amund Riege, Team Ramudden. Hello, Amund.
Hello.
4 times top 5 this season so far, and last weekend of competing at least, you were 11th in the criterium race and 5th in the ITT. What can you say about the weekend in Orsa Granklit?
Yeah, thank you. It was a good weekend. 2 tough races. I was feeling good both races, especially in the beginning of the 50K on Saturday. But then I got really tired after the climb, so I dropped the leading group, and in some way I managed to get back and be 11th. So I was satisfied with the result, but not the best feeling in the end. But on Sunday's race, I was feeling better. It was a special race when you didn't know how I was doing during the race until in the middle of the race. So, but I understood that I was fighting for a podium. So I was really happy with the 5th place.
On Sunday, will you make your 3rd start in Vasaloppet? You were 47th and 21 in the earlier races. What can you say about the races so far, and what are your expectations for Sunday?
Yeah, I hope to be better this year than the previous years. The 2 past years, I've just tried to learn. Especially the first time was my first time, so I was learning and didn't feel like I did everything as best as I could during the race with energy and nutrition and stuff. And last year was much better, and I was in the leading group until I think it was 15K to go, and then I was just really tired, so I dropped the leading group. But I think it's a race that can suit me, and I hope that I can stay in the lead for all the way to the finish this year.
Great. Questions from the audience, and we start with Leandro, Pro Xi Skiing.
Hello, Amund.
Hello.
Have you changed something on your training program specifically for Vasaloppet from previous years?
Yeah, it's like the past years I've gradually increased the training load with more double poling, and the longer sessions I've done more of the longer sessions of up to 5 to 6 hours. So I didn't do much of those sessions before the first time, but that's something I've just tried to use time and be patient. And right now I feel like I'm better prepared for the distance.
And what do you think you need to improve during the race to have better results than previous years?
First of all, I need to get in enough energy and get the right nutrition. I think I missed that, especially the first time. And then it's all about being well positioned in the crucial parts of the course, and just hope for a good day. So that's what I hope for.
And do you have any part of the course that's more challenging for you, or the distance is the biggest challenge?
I think first of all it's the distance, but yeah, I think it will be a hard pace or high pace in the hills that's during the race, and I think that if I have a good day, I think I can follow the best there, and basically in every part of the course if I'm in shape. So yeah, it's mainly the distance, I think, but some people may try to attack in some parts of the course, so you have to stay in the front if anything happens.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. So we have questions from Marius.
Yes, hallo, jeg taler på norsk, er det greit?
It's okay.
Fantastisk. Først og fremst kule effekter på bildet ditt.
Takk for det.
Du har jo byttet til Ramudden før denne sesongen, og holder nå ungdomstrio. Du er like gammel som Iver Tillem Andersen, som også kommer fra samme klubb, Rusta. Hva kan du si om treningsgrupper der?
Ja, jeg kommer fra en stor klubb i Oslo, Rusta, hvor det er kultur for at det er stor bredde, og samtidig at det er flere løpere som har tatt steg til å bli bra. Og så ser vi også det er gøy at vi på en måte det er et veldig variert fokus, da, og det gjør at noen presterer bra i tradisjonelle løp, og så er det sånn som meg som går mer mot langløp, da. Og ja, det er en stor bredde som jeg tror er litt av nøkkelen, at mange som blir med, og det er variert trening, og det har jo vært en bra kultur nå, hvor vi har bidratt til at hverandre skal utvikles. Så ja, det er inspirerende å se at man kan gjøre det på flere måter.
Ja, kult. Og så løpet på søndag. Hva tenker du om da?
Det gleder meg, og det er jo årets store mål for nesten alle. Og det er nok det løpet flest ser frem til, og som alle presterer i. Så ja, jeg tror det blir et hardt renn, og jeg håper at jeg er godt forberedt. Så ja, jeg ser frem til å komme i gang.
Ja, hva er sjansene dine der da?
Jeg tror liksom at mitt fokus har bare vært å være i bra form og gjøre best mulig forberedelser. Og så, jeg har vært på pallen en gang i år, og jeg tror det er mulig å gjøre det igjen. Men det er klart det er veldig mye som klaffer for at det skal gå, så jeg har ikke tenkt så mye på resultatmål, men jeg tror det er mulig å komme på pallen, det tror jeg.
Kult, og lykke til da.
Tusen takk.
Thank you, Marius. Anders from SVT, please.
Hey, Amund.
Hey.
Your season on this new high level just keeps on running on this high level. Do you have any explanations for this, just being so much better this year?
Yeah, I tried to be in good shape in the beginning, and if I managed to do that, I wanted to do good training throughout the season, so I can maintain the shape. And how it turned out, it's more like I feel like I've been in good shape since the summer, basically. So I've stayed away from trouble, and I've been able to do good training, and that has just continued throughout the season. So I'm really happy with how it has turned out, and I hope I can keep the good shape for the rest of the season as well.
It's really impressive. You have two good team members, Herman and Johannes, who seem to lack a little bit form in Orsa. Is that what you think as well, or was it just coincidences this weekend?
Yeah, I think it's like for Johannes, he has had a bit trouble with he has broken a lot of poles, and on Saturday he fell like with 5Ks to go or something. So I think the shape was better than the results showed. And Herman as well, he had his best day on Saturday, but it was better on Sunday. So I think both of them, they can be really strong on Vasaloppet, and they have done good training, and I really think they can be strong this weekend.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amund, and good luck for the Vasaloppet on Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you.
And next up, we have Thomas Joly of Team Nordic Expérience. Hello, I think you're muted.
Yes, sorry. Hi.
No worries. So impressive performance from your side in Orsa Grönklitt, 4th in the criterium race. What did that mean to you?
Yes, thanks. First, English is not very good, but I'm very happy for my race in Orsa and my better race in Ski Classics. I was very good shape, very good skiing, and I think I've a good finish, but not more for the podiums.
You have had some really good weeks. You won the classical race of the La Transurasienne the weekend before Orsa Grönklitt, and then the Orsa Grönklitt weekend. Do you have any, specific reasons for your good shape right now?
Qu'est-ce qui fait que tu es en forme en ce moment? Oh, sorry. I think I'm in very good shape because I have our training in last week and many interval, and I think it's good for me. Yeah.
And you did Vasaloppet 30 last Friday. You were first one to cross the finish line of all the week. How was that race for you?
Demande à propos du 30. Oh yeah, very happy to recognize the end of the Vasa, and yes, my shape was very good, and it's a good luck. It's a good for me for Sunday, yes.
So questions to Thomas. We have from Leandro first, please.
Hello, Thomas.
Hi.
Team Nordic Expérience had top 3 at Vasaloppet 30. All the 3 guys in front. There's any team leader for Vasaloppet on Sunday now?
On a fait top 3 au 30.
Ah.
Qui c'est le leader pour dimanche? Okay. I don't know. In this team, Jeremy was very good. Paul plays the green bib, and me, I hope top 10. Donc, no leader, just a good skier in this team.
Yes, and you had a 77th place as your best Vasaloppet result in 2021. What do you think you need to improve during the race this Sunday to have a better result?
Qu'est-ce que tu dois améliorer dimanche pour avoir une meilleure place?
Sunday, I have maybe if I have a good shape and good skis, but I can drink and eat every time. But for a good place, I have a good finish in the last kilometer. And what's the most challenging part for Vasaloppet? It's about the distance, 90K, or any specific part of the track?
Yes, I think this distance is very important because it's so long, but the finish is very hard. So I think the finish is very important for have a good place.
Okay, merci and good luck.
Merci.
Thank you, Leandro. Anders from Swedish television.
Hello, Thomas.
Hi.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you live and train and so on?
Tu t'entraînes et tu vite. Yeah, I live in Pontarlier in French, and I'm skiing in Doubs in French too.
Okay, which training group are you in, or are you training alone, and who's your trainer and so on?
Sometime training alone, but the team was very close. So I'm training with my friend Paul and many skiers of this team.
We were a little bit surprised over your result in Orsa. Were you surprised?
T'es surpris de ton résultat. Est-ce que toi t'es surpris? Oh, thanks. Yes, I'm a little surprised, but I know if feeling good and I have a good ski, it's possible to stay the group lead, and I think I'm a good finish, but it's possible be in the top.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Here, do we have any other questions? You started to go, if I read it right, in the FIS. You started to go long distance races early in your career. What was the reason for that choice?
Tu as commencé à faire de la longue distance assez tôt dans ta carrière. I'm start in 2 years ago because I'm training with Alexandro, and I like that, and I like a big race, for example, Vasaloppet, Marcialonga. So I'm happy to be in the ski classics.
Great. So thank you very much, and good luck for the weekend, this race on Sunday.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Next up, we have Magni Smedås, Team Eksjöhus.
Yes.
Hello, Magni.
Hello.
You were really close to win Tjejvasan last weekend. What can you say about the race and the finish?
Oh yeah, Tjejvasan was a really nice race. A good hard session before the real Vasaloppet. My body felt good. My skis were fast, and I had a really good day. But I did some tactical mess ups in the finish, so I'm a bit irritated on myself because of that. But other than that, it was super fun that both me and Ida were so close, and yeah, I think the crowd were happy that she made it.
You will make your debut in Vasaloppet on Sunday. What are your expectations for this weekend?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I have never skied this long before. So it's like, this is Marcialonga plus 20 more kilometers. But I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm just trying to not train too much this week, gain some extra energy, and well, it's going to be 15,000 people on the start line. It's a massive event. So I'll just try to, gain in energy from the surroundings and try to enjoy it while I can.
As you said, it will be 15,800 skiers on start. Maybe not all of them, but they're at least signed in for the race. But only one of them can take the Grand Slam of the season. And that's Magni Smedås. What can you say about it? What is the feeling about that after your victories in
Well, to be honest, I can't believe that I won both Marcialonga and Jysärska, and that I put myself in the position I'm now. But I absolutely feel motivated for it. I don't stress around it. It's like, if I managed to do it, it would be amazing. But for me, this is all just, steps in the right direction to develop further as a long distance skier. And I'll try my best as Vasaloppet, but I've never raced it before, so it'll be very exciting to see. And I'll just try to learn as much as I can on Sunday, and then use it as a competition to build myself up to a better long distance skier in the future.
Great. So we have questions, and we start with Leandro, Pro X Skiing.
Hello, Magni.
Hello.
You had a close sprint at XIV last weekend, and you mentioned some tactical mistakes. What have you learned from it that you can bring on a possible sprint finish at Vasaloppet next Sunday?
Well, I think the tactic I chose to do on Saturday maybe is more important to do now on Sunday. The difference was that we crossed the finish line a bit earlier on Saturday, so I don't think the difference between the tracks were as big as I thought they would be. But I definitely think it will be bigger differences on Sunday. So, but always choose the shortest line to the finish. I should have thought about that since I have a career in traditional skiing behind me and is a good sprinter. But I chose a longer line, so I got to go some meters more. But it was really good training, and I'm happy that Ida pushed me so far, because now I feel sharper, and I won't do the same mistake again.
Great. And since it's your first Vasaloppet, what do you think it's the most challenging? The distance of 90K, or do you think there's any part of the course that you need to be more attentive?
Well, I'm really excited because I think that we will go very fast up the first uphill. I'm not sure right now if the climb is on the top of the first uphill, but I think it is. And I think that the girls we're interested in high speed from the start. And it's 90 kilometers, so it'll be exciting to see how far we'll go fast, and then if it slows down, if we get some help during the race. For me, I think maybe the distance, the mental challenge right there. Today, we were going through the tracks today, and while I was looking at the signs, I was thinking like, okay, now I only have Marcel Longa left. Okay, now I only have Birken left. I was counting down. So it'll be exciting to see on Sunday what kind of tactics I use during the race then. But I think it's the fear for the distance. That's maybe most challenging. Yeah.
And starting with the man, what it means to you regarding race strategy. Can you benefit from it?
Yeah, I think we can do that. I hope so, to find someone to go with. It worked pretty well for me in Jesarska. I know that people have shared opinions on that topic, but in 90K, I think it'll be an advantage if you get some more skiers to ski with. So it will be exciting to see.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. We'll go on with Marius.
Yes, hallo. Er det greit med å ta det på norsk?
Ja, det går fint.
Fantastisk. Du ligger jo an til Grand Slam etter seier i både Marcialonga og Jesarska, men må vinne Vasaloppet og Birken for å kunne cashe inn bonusen på 100 000 euro. Hva tenker du om det?
Nei, jeg tror nok at det er jo en grunn til at ingen har klart det før. Det er brutalt å klare å ta alle 4 i løpet av en sesong, men nå har det seg sånn at jeg har tatt 2 til 4, så jeg sier ingenting er umulig. Og jeg skal absolutt gjøre mitt ytterste for å prøve å klare det. Men det er jo ikke det som er min største motivasjon. Min største motivasjon er at jeg går fort på ski om dagen, at jeg viser for meg selv at jeg er i stand til å vinne. Og så vet jeg at det er veldig mange andre jenter som også er sugen på å vinne, så det blir kjør på søndagen, men som jeg sa, ingenting er umulig.
Hva sier det om deg da, hvis du mot formodning skulle ha gjort dette?
Nei, da blir jeg vel historisk, ja. Du ser jo det de andre jentene i gamet har jo brukt noen år på seg for å komme opp på det nivået de er nå. Det er veldig få som vinner og Ski Classics-løp det første sesongen de går, og nå har jeg 2 seire, så det er sterkt, det har jeg skjønt. Så nei, det blir veldig spennende å se.
Jeg kan jo legge til da, at det er bare 4 løpere gjennom tidene som har vunnet de 4 store, men ingen har klart det i samme sesong.
Nei, ikke sant. Så ja, nei, det skal holde hardt og klare det i løpet av en og samme sesong, men jeg ligger jo godt an nå, så får vi ta det når det kommer.
Yes, good. Du, siste spørsmål. Hva tenker du om at Astrid Øyres Lind har en plan om å gå 3 mil i Planitza lørdag og Vasaloppet søndag?
Jeg synes Astrid er knalltøff dame. Nå får jeg vel mest sannsynlig gå stafetten nå i VM, og fy flate, hun imponerer stort, og hun er bentøff, så det skulle ikke forundre meg om hun kom til start på Vasaloppet og gjør det veldig bra den dagen nå. Hun viser at hun er i storform nå, og hun er sulten på å gå fort på skirenn, så nei, det er bare til å se og lære til hun, altså.
Er det litt crazy?
Det er jo brutal påkjenning for kroppen, men er det noen som kan klare det og komme godt ut av det, så tror jeg det er Astrid. Så vi vet ikke om det er crazy før noen har prøvd det, så nå Astrid velger å prøve det nå, og det synes jeg er kjempetøft.
Supert, takk skal du ha, og lykke til.
Tusen takk for det.
Thank you, Marius. And we have another question from Leandro, I think.
Hey again, Maggie.
Hello.
So now my question in English about Astrid. I just received here information that Astrid will start the Worlds Relay tomorrow also.
My assumption, I don't know, but...
Yes, yeah, I just received here. And what do you think about Astrid's challenge this weekend? Racing the World Champs on Saturday and Vasaloppet on Sunday. Do you think World Championship medal can boost her chances of winning Vasaloppet, even though it's a busy week for her?
Yeah, I think so. Because I think she got a really big boost from the medal on the skiathlon, and now she will be picked out to go more distances than she thought in the first place. So I definitely think that this can give her a mental boost to go really fast on Sunday as well.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And Ines from Langren.
Hi, Magni.
Hello.
Hey. This is the longest race this year. Do you do some mental preparation before Vasaloppet?
Well, yeah, I keep telling myself that it will be long. I will be tired, but that's just the way it is. I've chosen this on my own. I haven't been forced to do this. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, actually, because it's a new way to challenge yourself. So, yeah, for me, it will be the longest trip I've ever had on skis. But at the same time, it's only 20K longer than Marcialonga, so I think I can do it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Maria Wallberg, SVT.
Hey, Magni.
Hello.
Going through the track today, also with so much experience in the team, for example, with Oscar, who has won the race 3 times. What have you talked about in terms of, or what tips have you been given considering tactics and different parts of the race that are important to stay the whole 90Ks?
Yeah, that's basically exactly what we were talking about today. He was telling us about his experience from previous races and his thoughts about Sunday. So we think that the first uphill will be, you have to be warm and ready when you're on the start line because it's going to go fast. And then there are some points during the tracks where you really have to have a good position and where you have to take your time to ski cheap. So not stress about the techniques, but just find a nice flow and then be sure to drink everything on every station. I think that will be important. So I'm really thankful and glad to have Oscar in the team to share all his experiences.
How has that been for you in the other race, this with the nutrition and being able to gain and also get all the nutrition into you? Is that something that you have adapted into easily, or are you struggling with getting nutrition in throughout the longer races? Or
No, yeah, it's been really good this year. I think last year I was stressing a bit too much, so I didn't take my time on each station. And now I have the calm to drink everything from the bottle and just trust myself that I have control of the situation. So that has worked out really well. I had some trouble with my stomach in Orsa, but that was because I was using some medication for an inflammation in my hand, and then I mixed it with juice and coffee in the morning, and everything came up. So, but I'm finished with the medication now, so I hopefully I won't have any struggles on Sunday.
at last is Magni, how exciting and how much extra boost is it to stay on the start line and do something completely new? And I mean, to throw everything in and this adventure that it has to be at the same time as it is the toughest competition of the year.
Absolutely an adventure. I'm really looking forward to it. I've seen Vasaloppet so many times before, and just seeing the whole crowd with people standing on the start line, it's bigger than everything I've ever seen. So I'm hoping for good weather and good tracks, and that it will all just be an amazing experience.
Tusen tack, lycka till.
Tusen tack.
Thank you very much, Magni, and good luck for the race on Sunday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Next up, we have Emilie Fleten of Team Ramudden. Hello, Emilia.
Hello.
Very strong season from your side so far with all races between position 2 and 4. What can you say about your performances in general?
I think it's easy for me to. I have longed for that to take my first victory. So I haven't thought this has actually been a really good season for me. As you said, my baddest result is a 4th place. So it's been a very stable season, and I think my shape is getting better and better. It wasn't ideal to get COVID in January, so I think, and I struggled with illness right before Badgastein. So I hope that I have something to go on to the next races, and hopefully my shape will be better and better.
You were 3rd in Tjejvasan last weekend, and you were really offensive during the race. Did the race develop the way that you believed and expected?
Kind of, but I thought maybe Ida and Magni would push harder when we got the gap, but at the same time they have a really good finish, so I understand their tactics. So I just felt like I had to push hard when I was in the front, and so therefore the race became what it was. But I think I got a really good hard session, and I feel like my shape is good. So
You've done Vasaloppet 3 times. You were 9th, 6th, and 3rd so far. What are your impressions of the races that you've done, and what have you learned from the earlier competitions?
Yeah, I think Vasaloppet has been the race I have struggled the most with. So becoming 3rd there, last year was a big, really big goal for me, and I feel more confident this year. I feel like I had a good season, and my shape feels good. So, and I learned to ski better in longer races, and I'm not afraid of the distance. I think that is the main difference maybe now. For the end of for the last years. So I feel more confident, and I'm excited.
Questions, and we start with Marius, please.
Skal vi da, ja, det er mikrofon på. Greit med å ta det på norsk?
Ja, det er greit for meg, ja.
Det er fantastisk, da er det greit for meg. Astrid Øyres Lind som skal gå 2 løp på rappen Planica på lørdag og Vasaloppet søndag. Hva tenker du om det?
Nei, jeg vet jo at det der har vært planen til Astrid lenge, hvis hun kom seg til VM, så det er jo ingen overraskelse. Og jeg tror nå som Astrid har prestert så bra i VM, så tror jeg hun kommer til å være, jeg tror hun er ganske høy på livet, og jeg tror hun har mye adrenalin i kroppen som jeg tror hun kommer til å ta med seg på start på Vasaloppet. Hun er jo en rutinert langløper som har også på en måte blitt i bedre og bedre form, og nå i VM, når hun er liksom så god form som hun er, så er hun absolutt en av favorittene på søndag, selv om hun har gått en 3 mil dagen før. Såpass sterk og bra trent er hun. Så jeg tror hun kommer til å stille sterkt i start, selv om hun er på litt av en reise.
Ja, er det litt galskap da?
Nei, jeg synes det er kult. Altså, nei, galskap, nei. Jeg synes det er liksom, men det er det som jeg synes er kult med mange av de langløpsjentene, at de har liksom vært med oss. Jeg føler de har vært liksom alltid kanskje sprengt litt grenser, og det er det Astrid gjør nå, og liksom bare viser, jeg tror hun kommer til å vise at det er mulig. Så galskap, nei, men jeg synes det bare er kult.
Herlig, og dine egne sjanser på søndag, hva tenker du om det?
Nei, men de er absolutt til stede, og så er det mye som skal klaffe på et sånt renn. I og med at vi starter med guttene, så blir nok løpet har jo en tendens til å sette seg, altså det kan avgjøres tidlig da. Så det gjelder å være med fra start, og det gjelder å ha en bra dagsform, og alt skal klaffe. Men jeg står på startstrek om et mål om å være med og kjempe om den seieren og de gjeveste plassene, så det er det som er målet.
Hva skal til for at du etter løpet kan si at du er fornøyd da?
Nei, men jeg tror nok jeg må være på pallen hvis jeg skal være fornøyd med, altså rent resultatmessig så må jeg nok det. Hvis jeg skal være fornøyd. Alt annet er jo nedtur, men samtidig så kan man på en måte ikke, man vet aldri hvor sterke konkurrentene sine er, og hvis det maksimale jeg får ut av meg er eventuelt en dårligere plassering, så kan man liksom ikke være misfornøyd med det, men ja, jeg har jo det dårligste plasseringen min i året har vært nummer 4, så jeg kan jo liksom ikke si at noe annet enn topp 3 er jeg fornøyd med.
Høres flott ut, og får du masse lykke til.
Takk.
Anders from SPT, please.
Hey, Emilie.
Hello.
You mentioned that you're really aiming for a victory in Ski Classics. Is the fact that you now start with the men a better chance for you getting away with men than not other women that you have to sprint against?
Oh, it depends on my shape and my like how I feel, but yes, maybe. But as well, you have to speed really fast, ski really fast in the start. So you also need some speed for the first kilometers. So we'll see. But yeah, for sure, it's they are setting a high pace, and then therefore you have to go really hard through all the race. So maybe that will be good for me. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm also thinking of the fact that later in the race, there can be men that can hold maybe a different speed than the others can do, and that you can join with someone else even later in the race. Is that thing that you think of, or is it not?
Yeah, of course. I think if I have a really good day, that will be an advantage for whoever who feels good, because you don't have to set the pace by yourself. So it's the main thing at the Vasaloppet for us girls, that factor.
Do you have any thoughts about what happened in Orsa with your stomach problems there? Was it just a coincidence, or is it something that you have to deal with frequently?
I've struggled with that before. It happens if I drink too strong sports drink, or if I have been pushing really hard for a time during the race, or like training a lot, then if I feel tired, also my stomach can be a little bit problematic. But I feel like after Orsa I taken some decisions to make to make my stomach feel better. So I feel good now, and I have a good plan for the Vasaloppet, so I think it's going to be good.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emilie, and good luck for Vasaloppet on Sunday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Next up, we have Karolina Hedenström of Lager 157. Hello,
yes,
Karolina. Hello. You had your first podium position in Ski Classics in Jesarska 50, and then another good weekend in Orsa Grönklitt, being 4th and 6th. What can you say about the races in Orsa?
Well, I really enjoyed competing in Orsa previous weekend. I was a bit unsure of how the race would fit me, as I've enjoyed a bit tougher courses previous, and maybe a bit looser conditions, where as in Orsa it was really hard tracks, standing outside the tracks. But I take a really good feeling with me from Orsa.
And last weekend you skied Tjejvasan, you were 11th. Did you get the answers you wanted getting into the Vasaloppet weekend?
Well, both. I think I tried to train a bit more previous to Tjejvasan, so I was a bit unsure of how I would feel. And maybe the same as in Orsa, my strongest parts haven't been high speed and no uphills. So I think I did a good race with that said.
Yeah, and you did your debut in Vasaloppet last year. You were 22nd. What are your feelings and impressions of that race, and what did you learn to bring into this weekend?
I've actually skied Vasaloppet twice. I was 22nd the first time, I think, when it was only the elite, and then I was 16th last year.
Okay, sorry.
No problem. But well, it's a very long race. But I enjoy being out there and compete for a long time. It happens. There's a lot of different factors that can influence how you ski when you're racing up over 4 hours. So.
Questions, and we start with Marius, please.
Yes, tar det på norsk, jeg. Astrid Øyreslien, hun skal gå i Planica på lördag och Vasaloppet på söndag. Vad tänker du om det?
Men jag hörde lite på Emilies svar och jag håller helt med. Det finns många tjejer som vi kan nämna, där Lina och Britta är några av dem som gör saker för första gången och som är modiga och vågar testa gränserna. Och jag hoppas väl på att det Astrid gör nu kanske kan sudda ut gränserna lite mellan traditionella åkningen och långloppsåkningen och göra det mer till att allt är längdskidor och att man har möjlighet att tävla i båda.
Jag kan säga det om hur då, att hon ska göra det här.
Nej, jag tycker att hon gör helt rätt. Tycker hon att det är... Alltså, jag tycker hon gör helt rätt. Jag tycker hon är svinhäftig.
Ja, Emilie, vill du inte kalla det galskap? Syns du det är galskap, det här?
Kanske det som är galet är ju egentligen resan mellan de två. Att köra en 3 mil ena dagen och 9 mil ena dagen är ju så som våra tävlingshelger har sett ut i princip. Till exempel i Tovlash innan. Så det är väl inte så galet. Men att få resan att flyta på efter 3 milen där. Det är väl det som kanske är lite galet då. Men hon är tuff, det är hon, men galen vet jag inte.
Kunde du gjort något liknande?
Ja, absolut. Kanske inte nu, men hade jag haft möjligheten att åka både VM och Vasaloppet så hade jag absolut övervägt det.
Stilig. Og dine egne sjanser til på søndag, hva tenker du om det?
Nej, men jag gillar långa lopp och jag hoppas att jag har kvar formen som jag har haft senaste veckorna. Så nej, jag tror att de är goda.
Kult, og masse lykke til.
Tack så mycket.
Thank you, Marius. We go on with Leandro.
Hello, Karolina.
Hello.
Have you changed something on your training program for Vasaloppet from previous years?
Well, I don't think I've really looked into the training that I've done previous to Vasaloppet this year, because overall this year I've had the opportunity, or I've been able to train quite much between every race weekend, since I've been training for one more year and able to maintain a higher volume in between the weekends. So maybe to like have a higher total volume in front of the races might be the biggest change.
And what do you think you need to improve on Sunday's race to have better results than last year?
Well, the most important thing, as probably many have said before, is or the most challenging thing in Vasaloppet is that we start with the men. So it's just you have to be fast up from the first hill and able to ski together with the other with the big bunch of men. And so hopefully I've improved the speed, the start speed some, and also to be able to have a high energy intake throughout the whole race, of course, is very important.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. We go on with Anders.
Hey, Karolina.
Hey.
It seems like you this entire season have had a really good shape and the possibility to get really good results in almost every race. And then after Jizerska, it seems like you got all the things moving in the field, attacking in from the beginning, going tactically was a different Karolina. Is that something that you feel has changed during this season, or what do you think about your ability to ski tactically good and find the way in the field?
Hard question. I mean, I try to learn and to evaluate every race and see after each race what have I done good this race and what can I do better to perform the next race. So hopefully you learn from each race, but also to be able to ski with high self-confidence, and it takes some time to build up that confidence. So maybe like the result of going more races, I think is the answer.
Results build confidence, is that what you say?
Or maybe, yeah, of course, result is one big thing, but also just doing races and seeing situations not for the first time, but maybe for the second and third and 10th time is also, of course, important for the confidence.
Yeah, and this weekend there's a game changer being starting with the men, and they always impact and can be decisive being in the right group is that you can adapt with your new tactics and your new confidence, or what do you think about that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when skiing such a long distance as 90 kilometers, it's important to. I mean, I like racing offensive, but using the guys that the guys are starting with us, making them do some of the work at least, is definitely a tactic that I'm going to use.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anders, and thank you very much, Karolina, and good luck on Vasaloppet on Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Next up, we have Ida Dahl of Team Engcon.
Hello.
Hello, Ida. A really good second half of February from your side, winning both races in Orsa Grönklitt and then also Tjejvasan. What can you say first about the races in Grönklitt?
Yeah, it was 2 good races, and I'm really happy about them and glad that, my body works good.
And then Tjejvasan, it was a really interesting race between you and Magni and Emilie, where you were together almost the whole race. What can you say about it?
Yeah, for me it was a really, really tough race. It felt like I went everything I had the whole way, so I didn't think I was going to be so strong in the end. But it's not over until it's over, so I would always go everything I have, and this time it took me to the first place, so I'm really happy about it.
I mean, does it mean any extra self-confidence getting in if there will be the same positioning getting into the last kilometers on Sunday?
Of course, you always get more confidence when you do so good finish. But I mean, I have a great respect for all my competitors, and so you have to be awake for everything and not take anything for granted.
You will do your 4th start in Vasaloppet on Sunday. You were 3rd as it best. What are your hopes and expectations for the upcoming race?
My hopes are, of course, that everything's going to work out perfectly and I'm going to end up at the first place. So, I hope that it will be a good race, of course.
Questions to Ida, and we start with Marius.
Yes, hello. Jeg taler på norsk, og jeg har også spørsmål om Astrid Øyres Lind, som har en plan om å gå 3 mil i Planica lørdag og Vasaloppet søndag. Hva du tänker om det?
Nej, men jag tycker att det är sjukt imponerande och roligt att hon gör det. Bra för sporten, visat det går, så nej, jag tycker att det är jättekul och spänd på att se hur det kommer gå.
Ja, hva sier du om at det er mulig da?
Förlåt, vad sa du?
Hva sier det om hva sier det om at det er mulig å gå to så heftige renn etter hverandre?
Vad säger om att det är möjligt, eller?
Ja, altså hvis det at hun gjør det, altså hva sier det om hun at det er mulig å gjøre det?
Jag förstår inte riktigt frågan, tror jag, men jag tror absolut att det är möjligt att göra det bra på båda racen. Hon har ju visat en otroligt bra form, så nej, jag tror att får hon den smidiga resan med privatflyg och hela den grejen, så kommer det säkert gå bra.
Supert, det var litt av det det gikk i. Hva tenker du om dine egne sjanser i helga?
Nej, men jag tror absolut att har jag dagen med liksom både kroppen och mentalt och skidor och allting, så är jag ju med och krigar om en första plats, och det känns jättekul. Så jag hoppas att jag har en god form, så ska jag nog vara med där.
Super, tack ska du ha och lycka till.
Tack.
Thank you, Marius. We go on with Leandro.
Hello, Ida.
Hello.
Have you changed something on your training program specifically for Vasaloppet from previous years?
No, I haven't changed anything, like done something else or so. Take it a little bit easier this week, so that I have a lot on energy on Sunday.
And what do you think you need to improve on Sunday to win the race?
Yeah, I think to get a good start and to get away with a good group of men. It's an important stage of the race just to start for us women. So yeah, I hope I have improved my top speed so I can get a good start.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. We go on with Anders.
Hey, Ida.
Hey.
How has your body react after Tjejvasan, and what have you been doing this last week?
I was quite tired the first days, like on Sunday, Monday. It was a really hard race, so yeah. I mean, I have trained a couple of hours, so like done some longer session, but taking it very easy. And did a hard session today, and yeah, it feels quite good.
You thanked Eddie being able to win that sprint on Saturday. Have you been doing some sprints with him this week?
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have other questions to Ida? What will you do the last days until Vasaloppet?
We are going down to Sälen tomorrow, so yeah, I will just like take it easy, do some easy sessions, and try to just load with a lot of energy, and yeah.
And we have a question from Olof, please.
Yes, I was just wondering how has it been for you to fill the shoes of Lina Korsgren and Britta Johansson Norgren as probably the best Swedish women's ski classic skier? Is that anything you've like thought about, or yeah, what's your view on it?
I would say I do not think about it like anything during the season. You're just so focused on doing good races, but of course it's really fun to be able to fill those shoes. I mean, it's really big shoes, so no, it's just really fun, and but I haven't given it so much thought, I would say.
Okay, thank you. Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.
Do you have any, I mean, crucial or decisive parts of the course?
Yeah, I mean, the start is always important, and to just get away good. So that's one good important part, and I mean, after that, it's it's almost just about surviving. It's always just going like everything you have from start to the finish. So it's very important to just eat a lot and load with a lot of energy the whole way, so you have like powers in the end. Yeah, and I mean, if we are a couple of girls in the Mora Park, and you just have to be smart there.
Great. So do we have any final questions to Ida? If not, we thank you very much and wish you good luck for the race on Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. And we will have Jenny Larsson in just a minute. Hello, Jenny.
Hello.
Hello. You have been top 10 in all the races so far this season, and last Ski Classics weekend you were 7th and 5th. What can you say about the races in Orsa Grand Prix?
Hello.
Hello again. I
Yeah.
think we lost you somewhere in
Yeah.
the internet.
Yeah, my
And we
internet
take the
connection,
question
like,
again.
never-
What can you say about your races and in Usha?
Yeah, it was a mixed weekend where my body was not the best during the Saturday, and I mean there's a lot of factors to be considered to race fast, and well, that Saturday wasn't the best for considering all factors, but I love back-to-back weekends, and satisfied with the Sunday's race, and fun to do some individual time trial again.
And last weekend you skied Tjejvasan. You were 12th there. What are your thoughts about that race?
That's a race I rather forget. It was a really black day, and yeah, so it was tough mentally to have that a week before Vasaloppet, but I tried to just move on and look forward to Sunday.
I remember when we talked this summer sometime, and I asked you about the main goal of the season, and you said to win Vasaloppet. I mean, now it's just a couple of days to go. What are your feelings getting into this weekend?
Yeah, like you said, I think I said that during the summer, and then it's been even all the way back to when I woke up from my surgery in March. It's been the main goal, and it's I'm really humbled to stand on the starting line on this Sunday, and even though I don't know if I'm gonna win it. I mean, I have a bad couple of weeks behind me from Isarska until now, and of course that leaves a mark on your self-confidence, of course. But I think I had quite good days yesterday and today, so you can never say never.
We have questions, and we start with Leandro.
Hello, Jenny.
Hello.
As you said, Vasaloppet is one of your goals. This season, did you have a specific training program for the race?
No, for me it's just been to have a continuous training, to train continuously, and I know I've been I'm behind of all the summer training, and just like I thought this season I would have highs, ups and downs, and so it's just been to try and to train as much as possible during all the heavy competitions we had this winter, and I've been struggling a bit with that to find balance between training and competing so much. So well, but to answer the question, no, I haven't done any specifically to Vasaloppet, otherwise than gaining so much energy that I can this last few days.
Indeed. And what do you think you need to improve on Sunday race to have better results than the past seasons?
I had to, technique-wise, I have a lot to work on, especially uphill, which is quite tough considering I've put a lot of work into that, but it hasn't been the way I wanted it. So technique uphill, and of course that last inch of speed that I have been missing. So those two factors.
And starting with the men, what it means to you regarding race strategy, can you benefit from it?
I usually are women who benefits from that. We saw it in Masalonga, and I always said that Vasaloppet is a race that suits me extremely well. But of course, you have to be in great shape and have the best day. But I mean, the strategy for women in the start is just to go full speed and furthermore, and just have that in mind that it's going to be easier. But I mean, it's full out versus 3K. That's the only strategy for every woman.
Okay, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leandro. We go on with Anders.
Hey, Jenny.
Hello.
Do you have any specific reasons that you've been struggling, other than that the thing you have answered on, that your training season hasn't been a little bit interrupted because of your injury? Or is it other thing that's happened last month?
Not the injury. Oh yeah, I mean injury, lack of training in the summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have struggled. I've been really tired after the races, and I mean we were a long time on altitude, and I think that's all came quite up to me afterwards. So I haven't been able to train as much as I wanted 3-4 weeks ago, and it's hard to have an even shape then. So, but I don't know what I can have done other actually. We have really tried to change the last few weeks and really try to gain some energy, because it's the energy that I felt I've been lacking to do the last couple of percent to racing fast.
How did your body react on Tjejvasan? I know the result wasn't satisfying, but how did you feel?
Extremely bad. I think it was the worst feeling this year, but also the worst technique feeling I had this. And I mean, it usually goes hand in hand, of course. And I was extremely tired the day after. It was I said to my boyfriend, this is the hangover of the Vasaloppet, and I've only been competing 30K. But I think it was much mental as well, to recover from that and to gain focus on Sunday. But I think I have managed that now, and I'm really proud of that, and I'm really looking forward to Sunday with an open mind.
Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any final questions to Jenny? If not, we wish you good luck for Sunday's race, Jenny.
Okay.
Thank you, and thank you all for this press conference, and we look forward to the upcoming weekend and the 99th editions of Vasaloppet. Thank you very much, and goodbye.